Now, every year, the Mandela Washington Fellowship brings together young people from 49 countries in Sub-Saharan Africa. The fellowship is part of the Young African Leaders Initiative, or YALI, launched by President Barack Obama back in 2010. It gives young Africans the opportunity to spend a summer in the United States to study business, entrepreneurship, civil leadership, and public management. The YALI Fellows are in Washington this week for 4 days of networking, discussions, and talks. The summit marks the culmination of a 6-week exchange program funded by the U.S. government and 38 American universities. And Africa 54's Hayde Adams Fitzpatrick is at the summit and joins us live from the Omni Showroom Hotel here in Washington. Hello, Hayde. Now, Hayde,
hello there, Esther.
Yes, Hayde, this program is facing some budget cuts, and I'm just wondering what the future holds for the program. What are you hearing?
Well, you know, Esther, we've been speaking to many of the YALI Fellows. There are 700 of them in this building right here behind me. And of course, they're very excited to be here. But the future of this program really is hanging in the balance. There are many questions about whether this program is going to survive. And so it's sort of been the elephant in the room here. You remember, this is an Obama-era program. It is funded in part by the U.S. government. And there is a big question right now about whether the funding for this program is going to continue. You know, there is support in Congress from both Republicans and Democrats in the U.S. Congress to really keep this program going. Because remember, this is a two-way street. The YALI program is not just about Africans coming here learning from Americans about how to do things, but it is also an opportunity for Americans to go to African countries and learn from Africans about Africa. So while there are many questions about the funding, there is still great support, and people do see the value of investing in Africa's next generation of leaders. It is good for America. It is good for Africa. Many of the proponents say this is a relationship worth investing in. It will have a higher return on investment. So while the future hangs in the balance, there's a lot of positivity to focus on the now and the investment right now in this program and what the returns will be in future.
Most people are curious, Hayde, to see who is addressing the YALIs in this summit. Previously, we've seen President Barack Obama then addressing them. Who is the official guest in this summit?
Well, there is going to be, of course, there is no President Barack Obama this year to do the address, but there is going to be a pre-recorded message from the daughter of the current President, Donald Trump. His daughter, Ivanka Trump, is expected to give an address. And, of course, there is going to be a lot of questions about what that message is going to be about. People are very excited. I think the day for a lot of high-profile guests and officials will really be tomorrow. Today is just about networking sessions, learning about leadership, learning about women's economic empowerment, African leaders, African youth leaders, but, you know, all remains to be seen what will be in that message. But I will tell you, Esther, you know, the young people here are much less starstruck about who's going to address them. They're far more focused on what their responsibility is. They have a unique opportunity, a unique privilege, and a lot of them are saying they are very excited to go back home and really share their experience and share their expertise. So I would say all eyes should be on this group of YALIs to see what they're going to do when they go home. Maybe they will be the generation that Nelson Mandela has dreamed of, the ones that are going to unite their efforts and really work to solve the problems of the continent.
So well done, Hayde. Thank you so much. We look forward to those YALIs making a difference in the continent when they return.